Hello friends! What's occurring? Today's video is kind of like a reviewy, impression-y kind of video. A couple days ago, one of my friends told me that Duolingo finally has Japanese on their app, and it's not yet on the website as far as I can tell. But I've put it on my phone and I'm so excited to be trying it out. If you're a new language learner and you don't know what Duolingo is, first of all, welcome to this road of endless self-hatred and frustration that is learning new languages, in which you'll end up never knowing a word you want to know in any of the languages that you know. I love Duolingo. I've been using it for such a long time already, and it's helped me a lot just to keep my French up to date and try out these different languages, just dabble a little bit of Italian there, a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of Irish, just trying out these languages, kind of sampling, and it's all just so much fun. So I figured I'd try out the Japanese for you to give you kind of an impression of how I feel about the questions, the vocabulary, the grammar, etc, etc. Considering I do speak Japanese, I'm just gonna take the placement test and I'm gonna take you along. And we're diving right in with the test. We start off really easy, a couple of super short sentences, hiragana, some easy translations. And overall the sentences seem to be well constructed. There are a couple of things that are up for interpretation and that I personally would have done differently. But I feel like overall it is quite good. My friend contacted Duolingo with a couple of things he suggested could be improved and they responded, so I think this is something that will improve as time goes on. So the prose start with some nice and easy hiragana. There's a lot of variety in the vocabulary and the grammar is not too difficult, which is so good for beginners. The cons that I've encountered is mostly that there's not enough kanji, so especially when the sentences get a bit longer, it's quite hard to understand what they're looking for. And the audio does not work on all the exercises, but that happened with a lot of the languages as they were still being developed, so I guess this as well is something that will improve as time goes by, and I'm very excited to see how they are going to do that. And I didn't record everything, but we're moving on to the tree here, where just a couple of them are left ungold. Overall, I'm very much impressed. The tree is still quite short, but I feel that's kind of normal, especially because Japanese is such a difficult language to turn into an easy learning app, that I think they really did such a good job and adding a variety of vocabulary, a variety of different kind of introductions to grammar. They haven't gone in deeply on grammar, which I didn't really expect, but they do show different options. And the only the biggest remark I have about it is the problem with the kanji, which is what everyone was fearing when we were talking about Duolingo getting the Japanese on the app, is how are they gonna solve the issue with the kanji, because there will be people starting out just learning the hiragana, and for them it will be hard enough to just do that, but for people who already know how to read it and who really rely on the kanji to understand the meaning of words, this is still kind of a problem. Of course, I feel this is below the level that I'm at, but I still had a really good time and it was very interesting to see different interpretations of sentences. I would have translated a lot of them very differently, but I can see where they come from. So I think to start out learning Japanese, this is such a good option. I love using apps for language learning. I think it really makes it so much easier for a lot of people to start learning languages, which I'm all for, of course. So if you're a beginning Japanese student, big fat thumbs up. This is a great application. Good job, Duolingo. I'm very proud, very impressed. If you're, a more advanced learner, this is not going to be for you, but of course you didn't expect this. I don't think any of us expected it to really cater to people who already have a bigger knowledge of Japanese. So overall, this was lovely, and I'm definitely gonna finish the tree because now there's only 4 little skills left, and I, I have to finish it. I have to get everything gold. It's the curse of Duolingo. It's an addiction. Everything needs to be gold. Yes, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was kind of interesting. I hope this gave you an idea of what to expect when you're studying Japanese on the app. And I hope maybe this motivated you to start learning Japanese. It's a wonderful language, and it's always exciting to have more people study these kind of things. So, like I said, thank you for watching. Drop a little comment downstairs if you've tried Japanese on Duolingo, and let me know how you liked it. I'm very curious to hear about the different experiences. And yeah, just to all the YouTubey things, right? And I will see you next time. Goodbye!
Promise me, oh, promise me you'll come back, baby, when the cherry blossoms bloom, baby.
花がいいです。犬の花がいいです。The dog likes flowers. For the dog, flowers are good. 花がいいです。花がいいです。Likes flowers. Huh? Hana! See, this is what happens when you... This is what happens when you don't get the kanji.